if there's a Zerg you're not sure about picking, though, it's true, right? Because he does weird stuff sometimes.
Okay.
That's coming from me. So he's a very, very creative player. One of my favorite players to watch from Korea, especially.
Still just
chilling,
settling in to the lobby for our next game.
Yeah, but we have never ran out of things to talk about here.
No.
In
Have you played? Have you played any Terran yet in Legacy of the Void?
You mean with Terran? As Terran?
Yeah, I don't mean played versus Terran. Of course you played versus Terran.
Yeah.
I mean, we all quit in the last week, but you played one before the patch.
Before the... I've played Terran once or twice, the thing is, yeah. I like making many Reapers, though.
Reapers are fun to play.
Yeah, like a ton of Reapers.
So the coolest thing about the Reaper grenades, and I'm actually scared to mention this in case, you know, important people are watching.
Yeah.
If you throw 3 grenades at like a hatchery, you kill all the larvae.
No way.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
that's actually huge. The one problem with that is, with the economy changes, you're probably going to be spending your larva pretty quickly. Like as soon as you
that's a good point. You don't have enough.
You would have to wait for an inject, and then still the best you can get is 2 extra larvae, which is... That is pretty cool to know, though. I did not know that.
Yeah, I mean, before the economy patch was pretty fun to go mass Reaper.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems like a bit of our technical difficulties are going to take a little longer to resolve, guys.
Or are they? We just got an invite.
I don't know. I got told to go break, so... Are we... Is it about to work? We're in. I'm nervous, cats.
Really
All right, I think everything's going to be okay.
I'm being invited, you're being told to break. I think we should follow our heart.
It's a little hashtag dicey.
We should follow our heart.
Well, heart got eliminated, so I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, wait.
Maybe we should just bail.
I'm not ready for this conversation, cats. We are in the lobby. It seems that everybody's ready. Everybody's actually in the lobby for real now. And, okay. Just waiting. Just waiting. I believe the players are ready to go. So we should be starting up map number 2 of Puck Bales versus DRG Tree. You're watching the Rebel Battlegrounds at Santa Monica Playoffs. It's happening here and now. The countdown is going. We are loading in. At last. We did it, cats. Ready to go. My love has come along, and you guys get to watch some StarCraft 2. Much anticipated game. Perhaps the last game of the tournament, Nathaniels?
Perhaps.
For today. We still have to finish things off tomorrow. Only 2 teams can advance to Washington, D.C. for the Grand Finals. But we are loaded in. This is what you came for. We've got some more great action ahead here. In the bottom left, we have the blue Zerg team. We have Dong Regu and True. And right across the map from them, it is going to be the red Protoss. For some reason, I forgot the color red. It is Puck and Bales.
Drop the 2 gateways before or after?
Ooh. Did you hear that?
2 gateways before or after?
Or after what, cats?
I'm not sure.
I like that we get to spy on these guys.
I think they should have planned this in the 15 minutes that they had beforehand.
They didn't have a lot of time to think about it, didn't they?
Yeah.
It's like, well, you know.
Talk about improv.
But doesn't that happen so often, though? I feel like there's been so many interviews with like, did you plan on using the strategy? It's like, actually, the game started and I just felt it and I went with it. It's like, well, you're a 5-time GSL champion. You sure you're going to do that? It's like, yeah, I'm not really concerned about it.
Absolutely. I mean, a lot of StarCraft 2 is, of course, about reaction, but when you have a pre-planned build, then it's probably good to know it. Maybe they're not feeling super comfortable, like if they haven't communicated in the very long break that we had just now. Fair enough. Well, double gas follow-up here. They're getting, I mean, they're just going to situate themselves, right? DRG and True are not going to try to show them not to be greedy. They're playing into their fast double hatchery. Yeah. Dude, I mean, is cheesing for Protoss really? Because we've seen 2 racks a couple times, but no proxy gateways. You don't like it, or do people use it against you? I haven't seen it much. The one time that I got proxy gated, I stopped it with, I think, 3 hatch purple, which is just, you know, a statement
for Protoss not to do things like that. However, what they could do to punish a build like this, especially with a little bit of a delayed gas like DRG and True half here, is something like a 5-gated at 1 base. Like that sort of strategy, which is funny because you brought that up earlier. Yeah, like something like that would actually punish this, I think, because of the gas being late. Links are so very inefficient against Adepts, even with link speed, that, you know, 3 hatch before pool is a little bit weak against that sort of build, I think.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. And if it was me playing and I thought my opponent would do that, I would 4-gate Warp Prism. I'd probably still lose, but, you know, at least I would be able to say I did the right build, so.
Yeah, of course.
Warp Gate's on the way. It's going to be a quick Adept. Are we going to see the Warp Prism again, or the Robot Facility again, or are we going to see a Stargate? That's, to me, the biggest question.
I'm not sure. The Robot Facility...
That third base!
Oh, they did have their heads up. Okay, this is what I was hoping to see. I mean, this is what we talked about during the break, right? At the very start. We said I think that their best shot is going to be matching their DRGs and True's greed, and I really like this. It's going to be difficult for True and DRG to do anything about it. I mean, speed is so far away at this point in time that Bales and Puck will have time to, I think, prepare against pretty much anything. And Adepts are so cost efficient against links. However, this is sort of close positions on this map, so what True and DRG have as an option would be slower units than Zerglings in potentially Roaches into Ravagers to try and do damage here at this very open area.
So this is what the 2 gates before or afters must have been about. They were deciding like 3-gate, 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 3 Nexus.
Yeah, so they had already decided on the 3 Nexus. I like that. The Adept. This is what I was talking about as well. I think that Protoss is better at harassing than anything else. So this was really good. How many kills? 2?
Yeah,
3 drones
drone
went down there. So fantastic for an Adept. If we look at the workers right now, they're only trailing behind by 1, and they have an extra... Oh, even killing the larva. Beautiful moves here by Puck and Bales.
Denying the production.
That is huge.
I mean, Adepts are so good, they can even just kill larva on their own.
Yeah, and DRG and True, as I said. Ooh, but did they just cancel the Roach Warren? Oh no, they already had a Roach Warren. They were making a second one, perhaps a mistake, or maybe they're thinking.
We saw lots of Roaches from them against the 3-base play that they used on Terraform yesterday too. So this could be another mass Roach setup.
Yeah, I mean, again, because of the positions that they have found themselves in, I think that Roaches into Ravagers, or even just Roaches with Burrow potentially, could be a fantastic way to do things here. So I'm glad all my predictions were
I mean, that's why you're here, Cats. You're our Zerg guy. No offense to Vibe in the back.
Damn. And of course, the Roaches are more effective in close positions because they are slower than Lings. So the further you are away from your opponent, the more power fast units like Mutalisks or Zerglings, for example, or Hellions or Phoenixes gain. But in closer positions, stronger, chunkier, slower units become a little bit more effective. So we see them poking with the Roaches here. There is a pretty decent number of Adepts and enough energy for a photon overcharge that we may see here. Yeah. I'm not sure why they pulled the probes. A little bit of miscommunication there, because the photon overcharge should have just gone down. Maybe they were potentially trying to save it or deciding whether they can or cannot defend that third. They decide to try and hold it, and I think that they can. There are 2 sentries. The force fields are going to be really important here to section the army off and potentially pick off some Roaches. Even losing this Nexus is not the worst thing in the world if they can eliminate the army in exchange, but they don't. Well, a little bit unfortunate there for Puck and Bales. I really like the decision to go for Roaches from DRG and True.
And these pylons are going to lose. We'll supply block them as well, putting them into a rougher spot in terms of making things, so they spend a ton of their minerals on replacing those. And Charge is about to finish up, but do you think, is this really like a time for them now? I feel like they're in a really, really awkward spot.
They are in a really awkward spot. I think what they should have tried to do, a little bit of a drop here, not going to do much. But I think what they would have been better off trying is, well, the sentries didn't do anything, right?
Yeah.
That was just 200 gas that didn't do anything. So if they had a little bit more of a wall-off at the third, I think that might have been better. I think the photon overcharge was a little bit late. But more important that DRG and True just had a really good strategy to counter this third base on these positions, on this map. So
where do they go from here? They have
Puck and
Burrow.
Bales?
No, DRG and True. They have Burrow. The second Roach Horn's coming in. It's just going to be a big Roach speed, Roach Burrow attack like yesterday.
Yeah, that's what it seems to be. What it's that's what it seems like it's going to be. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing them take a 4th sometime soon. And this is more for safety than anything. The Roach Burrow attack is